Hello, welcome to Chop Shop Motors. I'm Clay.
I'm Shelby.
And we are doing a little bit of a road trip today. If you watched the last video, you saw us do a walk around in a junkyard, and we picked up some motors and picked up some other little pieces, trinkets for a early 60s Ford truck. This video, we're going to walk you through our second shop where we have some pieces stored, some future projects that we can look at, and we'll show you some other pieces that we have kind of stored away.
Yeah, it's not as nice as our main shop, which you've seen before. It's well, you'll see.
Yeah, so this shop doesn't get a lot of traffic. It is secure, but we don't work out of it, so it really does just work as a storage facility. It's a little darker, so the lighting probably won't be as good. We'll try to compensate for it the best we can, but we'll take you for a walk and show you some pieces that we have.
Yeah, so please like, share, and subscribe, and if you want to see more of these types of videos, leave a comment below. Thanks. Kind of like ghost hunters.
Are you filming right now?
Yeah. Isn't it kind of like you're a ghost hunter? This is a haunted shop.
Nope, it's not like that.
Ooh.
Are you gonna put something over this?
Yeah, I'm gonna record myself redoing the ghost noise so you can really hear. Ooh. It is kind of scary back here. Is this mostly tea stuff back here?
Yeah, mostly. Lots of tea parts.
Why are you keeping these tires? Is there a reason?
Well, they all have rooms on them.
Oh, do they? I didn't mean that as a judgment, I was just curious.
I'm okay.
Edit that out.
Yeah. So your quality filming is really going down.
What are you talking about? Some Falcon parts back there.
Got some fenders in the back for 64.5 Falcon. Most of what we have 64, but they're interchangeable. Running boards for the F100. 26 coupe body here. T-frames, lots of T-parts. We have have quite a bit of inventory of kind of crusty old rusty T-parts. And we have a fair amount of F100 stuff, some more Falcon pieces, some 39 Ford parts, and very little up here is earlier than that other than T. So lots of the parts that you see up here in this shop are Model T related, mostly 1917 to 25, with a little bit of 26, 27 blended in. The T parts were pieces that my dad and I collected up together, so we've had them for a lot of years, and that probably started the flame for these old cars. The T's, we can definitely take a glance at it. We've got a couple of them that are more or less complete, nothing restored, nothing drivable, and lots of these parts in the back are Model T related. Not anything terribly desirable from a T perspective. The brass era T's were the ones that were really commanded big dollars. We don't have, none of that stuff is brass era. We have the mainstream Model T parts that there still are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of those out there for the parts, thousands, quite honestly. There's probably a couple 100,000 Model T still registered. So 15 million produced allows for lots of spare parts. So nothing super expensive, but we have it. My interest now probably tend to lean more towards some of the other stuff, the Falcon stuff, the F100 stuff, with a fair amount of everything else blended in for good measure. So a little peek of the upper story.
With having a two-story shop, it's really hard to take stuff down from up here.
So take a quick tour of the storage shop here. So we've got a 47 Ford tractor. It's an N series. Use it to keep the grass mowed. It's got a brush hog on the back. It is super dependable. Key tool for us to use up here to kind of keep this place in check, and runs fantastic. There's 7 moving parts on the whole tractor, so it's low maintenance, and it starts every time, even after it's been up here for a month or two between starts. So we'll do a first start on Roxy, or probably it's been a month or so since I've been down here, so it's been that long since I mowed the grass with it. So we'll do a quick startup. Turn the fuel on. Keep it into neutral. Give it a little throttle. Power on. It usually starts in about 2 cranks, but it has been freezing cold down here, so no surprise it took a little bit longer to chug the life. Cool little tractor. It's a 47. It fits in with the rest of the old stuff that we have, so that's a startup Rockwell. As we pan across here, lots of different things in here. Absolutely storage. Got some F100 wheels or late 40s Ford wheels. Got a cool little trailer here that was built in the 30s, built on a Model T frame. Got a Model A frame hanging up on the side of the upper story. As you look over here, you see multiple motors racked up. We've got a 39 flathead that'll go in that little 5 window, 32 down. In the main shop that you saw, we've got a Y block that's brand new and fresh inside. that has a quick video, I think on Instagram actually, of that running. And it'll go in the 32 pickup. We've got a small block Chevy that will go in a 39 two-door sedan that you haven't seen yet, but we'll show you what that project could look like. It still hasn't quite solidified what we're going to do with that. It's a complete 39 two-door sedan. I'm actually have my eyes open for a coupe body to put on that, so that could be fun. A little bit longer build, but could be fun. Then some other engines and transmissions in the corner, a couple in the back, small block Fords. What we have here is two early Ford cabs. So this is a 33 that I mentioned, saving one from the crusher. This is a cab that was actually about 45 feet from where the crusher was in the wrecking yard that I saved it from. I got the cab and the bed that's sitting up over here. It's rough. The truck had been on its side and scraped, but it's still savable, absolutely savable. We're gonna put a 32 firewall in it. The cabs on 33s are the same as cabs on 32s for the most part. Little details, but for what we're doing, no one will probably even be able to tell, and it doesn't really matter anyway. So this is a 32 cab. We found it out in the desert. It is rough. And I've had this cab forever. I sold the 32 firewall. It went into an incredibly cool 32 Roadster, and but the truck itself got saved. We may need some pieces off of it when we save this cab, but I may find something to do with this truck because I continue to repurpose the leftover pieces. This is actually an early 32 cab, so we have an early one to look for what little differences there are, but that's that piece. Over here we have lots of different pieces, more T stuff. We've got a 24T, a 19T, a 26 closed cab, a 26 Roadster pickup, 26, 27 Roadster body back there. We've got lots of T stuff, kind of fun. Maybe we'll do a first start or a start. This one hasn't run, none of these have run in probably 40 years, so all of them would be fun to do. I did rebuild the motor in that closed cab commercial TT truck, the one with the red cab. It does have a rebuilt motor. This is Chop Shop Motors. Like, share, subscribe. We'll see you on the next project.
See you later.